What is going on, you guys? TB4Y Podcast. We back with another episode. We are back. What is going on, y'all? There is a lot of shit that we want to discuss today. I'm going to be real, and I'm going to get right into it, bro. The Olympics. I wanted to talk about this shit, right? Hoorah. The Olympics are in Paris this year. That's pretty dope, right?
Yeah.
Cool. I want to know what you think about what everybody else is saying online as well. Do you think some of the things that they did in the Olympics this year were strange and or disrespectful?
I mean, I seen that like the intro they did where like the people were doing like the fucking like Last Supper shit or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah, that shit just looked hella weird. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I didn't even pay attention to that, bro. I just seen mostly like all the other shit that was happening like during the Olympics. Like they had like the athletes have like no ACs in the room.
Yeah.
But then apparently someone said they had like raw meat in one of the foods that they had.
Holy shit.
And then, bro, the fact that I don't know if they're gonna do this shit.
Yeah.
As of recording this, they haven't done the swimming shit yet.
Yeah.
But they're supposedly gonna do the swimming shit in that dirty ass fucking river.
Bro, you know what's even crazier? I heard, I don't know if it was last year or this year, they even found a shark in one of them motherfuckers.
No way. There's no way
I'm
there's a
so
shark swimming in
serious.
that dirty ass water. That shit got an extra eye or something.
Probably do, nigga. No laser beam, nigga, coming out of his mouth and shit. Nah, I don't remember. I could be wrong, but that's what I heard before. I think it was like 2 years ago or a couple years ago. So there could potentially be some even crazier shit. But I actually have something that ties with that too. But I'll say that later. But this whole thing I just thought was very interesting altogether, bro. Because apparently I even heard that a lot of the people that were there, they couldn't leave Paris.
What you mean?
Like after,
athletes?
Yeah, like a lot of the athletes and shit. And not even just the athletes. I heard there was like something that happened out there where they weren't letting anyone leave for some weird ass reason. But I swear to God, yeah. And somebody else is probably gonna vouch for what I'm saying. I don't remember exactly the details of it, but there were so many weird things that happened.
Yeah, the other day they had a huge, like all of Paris had a fucking huge outage, power outage.
Yeah,
everything shut off.
Wasn't that in Bangkok too? Wasn't it Bangkok?
I don't know about Bangkok. I know it happened where the Olympics are happening in Paris.
No, but do you remember what I'm talking about? It was like there was a huge fucking like.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Was it Bangkok?
I think that was. I don't remember where that was at, but I know what you're talking about. It was like another power outage that was totally crazy. Like
everybody was talking about that shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? But damn, I didn't even know Paris had one.
Yeah, recently.
How long was
during
it?
the Olympics.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was happening like a couple days ago.
Holy fuck.
For like a day, damn near the whole fucking everything was just all fucking out.
I didn't even fucking see that.
It's crazy. They probably wasted all their fucking power or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But no, the Olympics is it's crazy. It's interesting. I don't have to like watching the Olympics is like, damn, this is really like the best
of the best.
The best of the best that our countries, all of our countries has to offer. And I always think that's hella interesting. Like humans are so fucking funny, bro. We've been doing this shit has been going on for like hundreds of fucking years, you know, thousands of years, damn near. And it's like, no matter what differences we have, it's like we'll still all be like, yeah, but send your best basketball player now. I'll send my best basketball player.
Yeah, we're still going to do that. Like, we used to do it since the dawn of time. Like, we'll be like this. Like, a king would be like, bring out Midas. I will send out my strongest warrior to face yours. And then
the Olympics has been happening since, like, the Olympus times. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the way back in Greece from back then. So they've been doing this shit for so fucking
forever,
long.
And
it's like, to think that they were even doing this shit during, like, there was an Olympics during the World War II.
I knew you were going to say some weird
shit. During World War II, there was an Olympic, and it happened in Germany.
Wow. That's actually insane to even hear, dude. With everything that was going on during World War II, bro.
And it's crazy, 'cause I didn't know that this was a thing in the Olympics, but pretty much, like, whatever is the host country.
Yeah.
Whenever they do, you know, when they'll introduce other countries, you're supposed to, like, put your flag down when you pass by
that country, some
shit like that.
Yeah. But
the only country that doesn't do that, can you guess which country doesn't put their fucking flag down for anybody?
Oh, dude, the color that doesn't run, baby.
Yes, sir. The fucking USA.
That's hilarious.
Or is the only country that doesn't put their flag down, and it started from that World War II Olympics.
Wow.
They decided when they went past bro with the mustache and all the shit, that they weren't gonna put their flag down.
Wow.
And ever since then, they're just like, why the fuck do we put our flag down for anybody?
Yeah, at all.
Yeah,
what the hell?
So we're the only country that doesn't do that in the Olympics.
Wow. So even this year we didn't do it.
No, we never do it.
Wow.
You didn't see Captain LeBron in there waving that motherfucker proud as hell.
Nigga, you look like George Washington on that motherfucker.
And America has the most gold medals in the Olympics. Of all, we have like 2,000 and like gold medals or some shit like that, like of all the Olympics. You know what I mean?
Holy shit, I did not know that. But I mean, of course, but I ain't gonna lie, we got like mega athletes out here.
You see how big that fucking boat was? Had like 700 or like 500 athletes, all on that one fucking big ass boat.
Oh god, and LeBron leading
that shit like fucking that's George
Washington. Oh me, that's so fucking hilarious, bro. You know what I mean? But Yeah, I don't know. I just found it very interesting. And dude, some of the other things, like the themes of this year's the Olympics was so weird. Like even when you said the whole Last Supper shit, I thought that was very strange. You know, they had like a bunch of these drag queens like doing the thing, whatever. Doesn't matter. I just thought it was just a strange thing. Yeah. Regardless of who it was, nigga, it would have just been a strange opening to just kind of, do a Last Supper type of thing. You know what I'm saying? And then they have all these other very weird shots where there was like this woman in a window that it kind of looked like it was supposed to be, I don't know if the background was supposed to be like she was on fire or something like that. I don't even know, but she's like holding her own head. And it's so fucking weird.
What the fuck? I did not see that. That's crazy.
Bro. There was like this weird thing where she's like holding her own head, and then they had that person come out like in the whole suit of armor type of thing, and it was supposed to be they were like on a horse and shit like that.
I didn't see any of this shit.
Yeah, bro. It was supposed to be like
that's crazy.
Like a representation or something like that of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse.
Really?
Yeah, and then but it was like the one horseman though for some reason or whatever the fuck. I don't know what the reason was.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, but it was like a bunch of other things that people were just kind of theorizing, I'll say.
Yeah, I don't know. The Olympics is such a weird thing because it's like it doesn't really ever help the cities that it takes place in. Like it's supposed to be this big thing for the city, but it's like if you look at all the old stadiums of the Olympics, from since fucking forever ago, they're all fucking abandoned, and have hella like grass growing over it and shit like that. Like once those, because they have to build these big ass stadiums, do all these weird ass
games,
do all these weird ass games and shit. So it's like once they build that, they're like, we're never gonna do a beach volleyball tournament ever in this town, again, like in the city again. Like, why?
Now we just have this big contraption in the middle of our town taking up hella room. That we're never gonna use it.
And they just end up abandoning it. I think the only one who ever reused their shit was like LA. That's why LA is gonna do the Olympics there next. It's so easy for them. They already have all the shit to do ready. You know what I mean? And then I think
mowing the lawn and shit.
They don't gotta build some crazy elaborate fucking stadium and shit like that to like do any of these games because they already have all that shit. But I forgot what country it was. There was this one country that did it, and like after they did it, like it damn near fucked them over. Like it for like 2 decades after that they had those Olympics.
God damn,
it fucked their economy up.
The like, 20 ball.
Oh my god. Because it didn't help them at all. It set them back because they spilled so much money into the Olympics. Yeah. Just for them to have the games, and then nothing
wrecked everything.
Yeah, nothing to come from it. No one ever came to fucking. You don't go to a country thinking like they had the Olympics there in 2004 or something like that. It's like, who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? Like,
oh god, that's crazy, bro.
Like during the Olympics, it's probably good for them. You know what I mean? Like you're getting a lot of foot traffic. How people want to go, and you have a lot of tension on your place or whatever. But it's like, once the Olympics is over, it's like
it's a little ugly. Yeah, you just kind of did all this for what? I feel you. Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of like that with a lot of big events. It's like you better get a big reward out of this motherfucker. For sure. You better at least get double, nigga, what you spent on this motherfucker. You know what I mean?
There's some countries that'll fucking pay out the people who get gold medals in their countries like.
I'm already knowing even that too. So it's like, dude,
bro, I think like Taiwan pays you like $500,000 if you get a gold medal or something crazy. I might be wrong, but like it's the countries who do not expect to fucking have a fat because they literally like some of them have no gold medals at all. So once you're the first to get a gold medal for that country,
like, nigga,
they'll pay fat. Yeah.
No, I feel that. I think it's just that thing of the representation of the country itself. Of like, we have one of the best runners, or one of the best fucking
swimmers or
whatever it is.
Bro, the weirdest country that I seen that I was like, holy fuck, they came.
Yeah.
Fucking North Korea.
Oh my god, I know.
I feel
that was actually wild.
You know what I found out? The athletes that went to go represent North Korea.
Yeah.
They told them, if you try to escape, if you try to run, we have your family.
People, ooh. Really?
Like we have your family back home type shit.
Yeah, so
so if you don't come back, we're finna kill them type shit.
Wow.
And I guess they have like security with them, so they don't even leave their
rooms
and shit, so they can't go and
see the city,
talk to other people, other athletes and shit like that. They don't let them, you know what I mean? They just it's
that
crazy as fuck, bro.
As fuck, yeah, bro. It's a real dictatorship out there, nigga.
It's wild. Like, how interesting is that? It's like North Korea is not like friendly with a lot of countries.
Yeah.
But we will compete with them in basketball or something, you know what I mean? Or fencing or something random as fuck. It's like, that's hella funny how humans, like, we have like all these wars and all this shit.
Yeah.
But we'll put all that aside every 4 years.
Hold on. They're like, wait, nigga. Nah, we gotta let this game happen. Okay. I know, nigga. I want to blow your ass up too. Shut the fuck up.
But I want to see who runs faster.
But I want to see who fucking runs faster, nigga. How about that?
Yeah, oh God.
We can blow each other to smithereens all day, or we can shoot each other with guns.
Who has the best long jump?
Who has the best long jump, nigga? Who can throw that javelin farther? Nigga? Who throw that shit farther?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Who can do a better kettlebell swing in this motherfucker? That's what I really want to find out. It's like, it's so funny how
an American nigga and a Russian nigga talking about doing that spin, nigga. You toss them up if you're stupid.
And it, like a month after the Olympics or something like that, we're back to the same bullshit.
Yeah, we back to it.
We're like, I'll kill you if I see you type shit.
We didn't learn nothing from it. The Olympics was just a way for us to go and show what we got.
To gloat.
To gloat, to be real. That's what I was going to say, yep. And I just find it so interesting that we never really changed throughout history. Yeah, we've always been the same, you know what I'm saying? But I did want to say this, though, that was super interesting also that doesn't have any conspiracy shit to do with the Olympics or any of the other shit people were saying. I just found this very interesting of what were the odds. There was this movie that came out, I think it came out 2024, actually. It was called Under Paris. I heard the movie's actually not really that good, but... What was interesting about it is the movie actually has to do with the Olympics being taken place out there in Paris. Yes, that's what I heard. I could be wrong because I didn't fully watch the movie, but my girl was the one who told me about this a while ago, bro. And it's super interesting. What is happening in the movie is basically like these people are supposed to go and swim in that area. Basically, what you're talking about with all the dirty shit. They're supposed to go swim over there. People start getting eaten because there's like a shark in the water, or there's like sharks, and that's why I said in this movie,
what the fuck,
which is fucking crazy, bro. And then what are the odds that the same year this movie drops, it's out here this year? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's crazy.
So I don't know.
Well, that's an old ass movie.
But no, for sure, because like by the time they made it, probably it was like 2018, but it releases, you know, like a couple years after. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. But no, but that movie Under Paris came out 2024.
No, it didn't. For us?
Yes, it did, bro. Go look it up.
Swear to God.
I swear to God.
Am I thinking of the wrong movie where there's like the bones and all that shit?
Yeah, you're thinking about As Above, So Below.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's what you're thinking of.
Okay, that's what I'm thinking
Under Paris is this movie that has to do with like sharks in this water and the Olympics.
Okay, that's I'm hella confused.
Yeah. I had a feeling you were gonna do that because I made the same mistake when my girlfriend showed me. I was like, fucking As Above. Like I'm thinking like I was like. Under Paris has nothing to do with sharks, nothing to do with the Olympics. Where the fuck are the bones and the demons? Like, right, you know, I did the same shit. Yeah.
No, but there was actually an attack on France during the Olympics. Did you know that?
Wait, this year?
This year, there was an attack on France, damn near almost.
What the fuck?
I think it was the subway line or like the train line or something like that. Bro, they found these people, or I don't know if they caught the dudes who did it or whatever, but there was like a double arson where they were like trying to like set like the rails like on fire or something like that to like try to burn like the tracks off or something like that for the train. Yeah.
What the fuck?
And they caught it before it happened. Yeah, before it happened and shit.
Bro, you know how bad that shit would have been?
Yeah, bro.
No, that's really crazy that it's like the what if is wild, you feel me? And hey, even speaking of what if, bro, I wanted to get into this shit with you. I don't know why not too many people are talking about this. Did you hear what almost fucking happened in Yellowstone?
What, the fucking volcano erupted or something, or what?
Bro,
there is a volcano under Yellowstone.
It's the biggest volcano on Earth.
Bro, you know if that volcano
if it erupts, no, I'm gonna get into it. No,
we won't see the sun for like a month or something.
No,
ever,
not a
probably.
month, nigga. They said for over like a decade we wouldn't see the fucking sun. But I'm gonna get into it though. Bro, I think like last week, this fucking volcano damn near like pre-came.
Oh, hell no.
It like had a little bit of a burst, nigga.
Yeah.
And it hasn't happened, bro. They said for like the last like
600 years, right?
No, nigga. Right?
Longer than that?
It's been like 250 million years or some
Holy
crazy shit was the last time that this thing even did anything like that.
So
they're saying that this shit could have, bro, we could have woke up tomorrow, nigga, dead. Because I'm telling you, they said the blast radius would go all the way to damn near like Australia, shit like that, and then it would eventually affect the rest of the world.
Really?
With the smoke alone. It's the biggest volcano. I didn't know this. I thought they Yellowstone volcano it's a mega volcano. It's the biggest volcano on Earth.
I thought they said it would just cover America, but the fog will cover up all of Earth, or the smoke will cover up all of Earth.
That's what it is, but it's because the dust particles would end up flying into the air because they said that it's like this strange thing where it shoots the magma in the air freezes it damn near, cools it down, and then it turns it into like these little flakes of flaming rock that people will inhale, and then it starts to become like a clay-like substance in your lungs, which will stop you breathing.
Yeah, that's
so even if you're hella far, that's what's gonna happen to everybody else. The niggas like us that are not too far, we're just gonna die from the heat and everything else. You feel what I'm saying? The blast.
Yeah, because I've seen that it won't. Like I guess like all the the coast, all the countries on the coast side, are kind of safe, low key. But everything in the middle,
we're all fucked.
They're all getting burnt alive.
Everybody, I'll say on the outside, like I'll even say
like New York,
Africa, we'll do like far ass places.
Oh no, they're getting fucked by the smoke.
No, I'm saying, nigga, we're all gonna get fucked by the smoke in general. That's what I seen. Like when I was doing the research on it, nigga, we're all gonna get affected by this shit. It will change the world forever. People are gonna end up like, if you're at super far places, you're just gonna get like super sick from it. And even on top of that, the reason why everybody's gonna end up dying is because it's going to block out the sun, so the temperature is gonna drop by, they said, like 10 degrees, which is wild as fuck. They also said that it doing that, the crops, everything's gonna start to die. Nothing's gonna be able to grow, so our food's all gonna go bad. So then it's gonna be real apocalyptic for the motherfuckers who even survived the blast.
That's true.
You know what I mean? So that's why they said it's gonna end the world.
No, that would for sure fucking.
So that volcano would end the world because it would block out the sun for long as fuck.
That's scary.
And that almost happened last week.
Can you imagine that? If that
imagine if it would have erupted.
No, that's actually fucking like, cause like imagine like you wake up.
Yeah.
It's like, where the fuck is the sun at?
Yeah.
And everything is
check your time.
Dummy ass
hot. 2 p.m. nigga. It's hella hot outside, nigga. You don't know why, cause you know you're hella far. And you're like, nigga, it's 2 p.m. What the fuck? Where the fuck is the sun at? Nigga, it's hella dark outside.
God damn.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's instant chaos that would have.
No, that's for sure. That's for sure an apocalypse everywhere.
You feel me? And I'm so surprised that it was not national news and everybody was talking about.
They probably don't
mega volcano almost erupted.
Yeah, they probably don't want to scare people.
For sure. But isn't that crazy? Like, bro, they said, nigga, that eruption is like on some dinosaur level shit. We would have been dinosaurs. A thing of the past. You feel what I'm saying? All of us would have just cease to exist anymore. You feel what I'm saying? Especially the niggas that's close to that motherfucker. We would have been Pompeii in this bitch.
I swear to God, you know like frozen in time type shit,
frozen
bro.
in time type shit, yeah.
God damn, all because that shit fucking erupted.
You feel me? And it like kind of did.
That's crazy, bro. Bro, speaking of some shit erupting, bro. I don't know if you've seen this story that happened recently, bro. This happened probably it happened in July. It happened this month. There is this Chinese TikToker, right? She's known for doing mukbangs. This girl does this shit to the fucking extreme though, bro. She does these like 10-hour long mukbangs. Yeah. Where she's eating for 10 hours straight.
Cabs.
Swear to God. She's doing these mukbangs. She has to go to the hospital. She gets hospitalized because her stomach starts bleeding. Because she's eating so much fucking food, bro.
Whoa.
She's like 24 years old. She's like our age, damn near.
Yeah.
She gets out the hospital. They tell her like,
stop eating.
Like, stop doing that shit.
Yeah.
And her parents are telling her like, you need, like, this is fucking up your health. And she literally tells her parents like, I'm down to take the risk.
Yeah.
That's what she tells her parents.
For the sake of making these videos.
Go ahead. She be live streaming.
Yeah.
She does another mukbang, another 10-hour long live stream.
Just eating,
bro. In the middle of her stream, bro.
Yeah.
She collapses and dies in the middle of her stream.
Are you serious?
She dies. She dies live on camera.
Yeah.
Because her stomach ripped open inside of her, bro.
Are you serious?
She literally ate too much fucking food.
And it popped pretty much.
And it like popped inside of her pretty much. They take her to the hospital. When they do the autopsy, they said they found uneaten food inside of her stomach. So she was just inhaling shit.
Oh my God.
And she was eating, like they said she was eating like crazy shit, bro. Like random shit. Like she was mixing all types of crazy foods together.
Like fucking Wingstop. She mixing it up with like she doing the whole fucking crab broil.
You know what I mean? All types of crazy shit, bro.
Oh my God.
And her stomach literally erupted.
Popped.
Yeah, inside of her. Killed her.
Dude, I've never heard of anything like this in my life.
She ate herself to death, bro.
I've never heard of anything like this in my life. Dude, I'm going to be real. It's not even a person eating themselves to death that's throwing me. Her stomach ripped how much she was eating. I didn't even know that was possible. I didn't know that was possible either. I didn't know the tissue was that soft or something.
Like it ruptured.
I just thought you get fat.
Because she was also like, you gotta think about it, she was eating like swallowing whole ass food. So now there's like hella random objects inside of your fucking stomach.
Fucking
you know
jagged ass edges of pizza
exactly. Yeah. Or corn or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? Like,
wow, dude.
Crazy, huh?
What the fuck is wrong with this person?
She died. She was 24 years old, young as fuck.
Yeah, and her parents was trying to sell her too.
Was chasing that, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
that
chasing
clout,
the
that
next
fame.
video, yeah.
And then she took that mukbang shit to the fucking extreme. Like, dude, can you imagine eating for 10 hours straight?
Bro, I'm already telling you, my stomach getting sick thinking about it, bro.
10 hours straight of eating is
bro.
crazy. She did that multiple times. Like, that's something she would do on the bed. Like, it was like challenge for her type shit. Like,
and the
I'm doing the 10-hour challenge today.
The worst part about it, what you're telling me is, she is not doing a YouTube video. She's Twitch streaming or whatever.
Like live. It's some type of live stream.
You're live streaming it, so that means you're sitting there You have a plate of food in front of you.
Non-stop.
You eat that first plate of food. You grab the next plate of food. You're eating that plate of food.
Exactly.
You grab the next plate of food.
No
you're
cuts.
eating that plate of food. No cuts.
No edits. No. I'm gonna sit for a little bit.
That is the sickest thing on earth, bro. I'm gonna be real. Like the fact that you're
putting yourself through
that, bro. Like I'm not even gonna lie. It kind of reminds me of the Super Size Me guy.
Yeah.
You remember that video?
He
Nigga,
died
we
too.
watched that shit. He died. Yeah, he died a couple years ago. But he
died this year.
Oh, it was this year.
I think
actually.
he died this
it was
year.
this year or last year.
Yeah.
But yeah, he lived longer than a lot of us out though. To be
For sure.
you know, with the way he was eating. But dude, it's like that was I'll probably say the earliest example I've seen of a person taking the risk of content
to the
extreme of eating.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because, nigga, they showed that shit in school. I remember they were showing us, like...
Yeah, it was like educational shit.
Yeah, bro. He was, like... They're showing how much weight he was gaining and how he was, like, starting to get acne and all these other things that was happening
to his body.
You know how it's fucking up, like, you know, his back was hurting and shit. And he said,
get
like...
a fucking boner.
Yeah, all these other things that was going on with Brad. And it was like, wow, like, that's actually interesting. You feel me? And it really got that nigga eventually. You know what I'm saying? He probably would have lived a lot longer.
For sure.
To be real, if he just didn't eat like that. But...
And it's crazy because this girl, like, even the people watching her shit were telling her, like,
chill.
Stop. You need to chill the fuck out.
Yeah, like, bro, do some other content.
Type shit, bro. But
she was jumping in the hot tub.
She was so fucking, like, do this challenge that
killed her.
Literally led to her fucking death, bro. Isn't that insane?
No, that is insane. I'm not gonna lie. That's what I mean. It's like social media is a blessing and a curse sometimes, depending on how you.
Because, like, look at these people that get their hands on it. You know what I mean? And like, she's like a victim of this in a weird way.
Definitely.
Even though she did it to herself, you know what I'm saying? But, like, she's a victim to wanting to be, you know, get those numbers and putting her body in the line of that shit and putting her health in the line of that shit, which I think is so fucking crazy, which is like, but this happens all the time. Like, you look at the old, like, fucking vaudeville films and shit. And these dudes are fucking, like, you know what I mean, hanging off the side of a truck and shit while driving down fast. And there is no CGI back then, so the dude's really doing
that shit, and he's pretty much gonna die. You know what I mean? Like, we were, like, it's so crazy how realistic they had to make things back in the day because they could not utilize all the things we have now. So it was like, if there's a scene where a fucking dog is trying to attack a nigga, it's a real dog.
Yeah, it's a real dog really trying to bite his ass.
Yeah, if they really want the movie to look cool, it's like, you know, that's how it was back in the day. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of do appreciate that a little bit more.
Hell yeah, like the practicalness to it all.
Where
it's like it's crazy how
but hey, you kind of even led me perfectly into my next thing. That's already fucking insane, RPO girl. But you literally led me right into my next thing I wanted to tell you. Dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. This movie is so bad / documentary that it's damn near banned everywhere.
Really?
Like, you damn near cannot own this shit. Just like there is a couple other movies out there on Earth that you cannot own. I'm pretty sure this is one of those movies as well. This happened in 1980, and it was this group of filmmakers, right? They all were going to travel to the Amazonian rainforest to contact and interview a cannibalistic tribe of people. So, yeah, which is crazy as fuck. That was their idea.
Like the dudes what's his face wanted to go see and shit. What was his name?
I forgot his name.
Was it a Rockefeller guy? Or was one of those dudes?
Yeah, where the guy was basically telling him, like, nigga, get up out of here before I eat your ass.
Yeah.
You know, where the guy was, pretty much like on some shit like that. So they all are going, and they're planning on making, like, this documentary / movie, I guess, and that's their idea. So all of these people, it's 2 cameramen, a screenwriter, and I think the director. They all go out there, and they had a guide with them who was like, you know, understood the language and all these other things, that knew the forest and shit. These people, they all go out there. Apparently, they just disappear. So, yeah, when they disappear, all of them, they all just disappear. So everybody's like, what the fuck? This guy who supposedly is a professor at NYU or something like that, he gets interested in the whole thing, and he's like, bruh, I want to send my own team out there to go and find these people, or at least see what happened.
Yeah, that went missing.
So they end up going and sending their own team. This dude sends his own team out.
Another camera crew?
No, basically like just another crew of motherfuckers to go find them and shit like that, to figure out what happened, right? So I think it was him included. He went, and they go out there. They see the tribe, and what they found was a shrine of one of the cameramen's body.
Really?
And they left the film, and it was like all unwrapped. Like, they took it out and wanted to see what it was, and it was all on the floor. So they go over there, grab the film, and
we're
pretty much these people we're pretty sure these people are dead. but they wanted to see what was on it. So
they were able to save the film.
Yes, they saved the film.
Holy shit.
This guy goes back to New York. He starts looking through all the film and everything. When he looks through the film, he sees what went down throughout this journey, and this is pretty much what the movie is, right? They're traveling, and they have a guide, like I said before. When they were walking with the guide, they go deep into the fucking Amazon forest, bro. Eventually, their guide, I think his name was like Pedro or something like that, I don't even remember. He goes and gets bit by this super fucking venomous snake. What are the odds, right? Shit. So he gets bit. They're like, dude, we are miles away from fucking anything. We don't have really time to go back. Like, we're already hella deep into the forest, and we don't really know where to go. And we don't know where to go. And this guy is like halfway out of his mind right now. Yeah. So the fucking venom is like surging through this guy's body, and they're thinking, what the fuck can we do? So they end up cutting off, I think, his leg or his hand. Shit, yeah. Yeah, with like a machete. They end up cutting off his arm. The dude ends up dying anyways. Yeah. Yeah, so they're
probably pretty much,
yeah, they probably, yeah. So then they end up just being like, fuck it, bro, we gotta leave him and just keep going. So they keep going, and they end up seeing this one guy who was in that tribe of people that were the cannibals. They see him, and one of the camera dudes, for some reason, this is gonna start you off, he shoots the guy in the leg. And he did that so the guy could lead them back to where he was at.
What the fuck?
So the guy runs back. They go over there, and these dudes start wrecking havoc. I don't know why. They start
the camera
people, and it's because they're trying to get good footage and basically get these people riled up to get good footage.
These dudes are insane.
So then after that, bruh, they go, they like force these people into a tent. Like, you know, they got their gun and shit. They forced one of these, like, couple people in a tent. I think it was 4 people, and they set the tent on fire with them inside of it.
Really?
Yes. And then they also are doing all this shit. They're going crazy. They go over to a 12-year-old girl. The cameraman, the director, and the other cameraman all R-word this girl.
Really? And it's all on camera?
And they all have it on camera. Yeah, the camera's still rolling. They gave it to the girl. There was a girl there, too, that was the screenwriter. And she literally, this is going to throw you off, she pretty much says, all right, bro, y'all hurry up because we don't got enough film. That's all she said. Crazy. She didn't really care, right? So while this is all happening, in the background, all of the locals are watching this happen.
Yeah.
So they're just like, okay. And pretty much, I guess these people ended up leaving. They went somewhere. I don't know where they left. But they end up returning back to the area where all the tribe people are. And when they return, the same little girl that they ended up R-wording, she was stabbed on a pole through her throat out of her private part. So she was like shish kebabbed on a stick. And pretty much, I guess they said that the tribe, what they believe is that she's been tainted and she's not pure anymore.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's what they said. But other people believe that the camera crew just set it up like that to make the tribe people seem more savage.
Even though they just did the most craziest shit to them.
Exactly, on camera. I'm pretty sure their plan was probably to cut out the shit they were doing to make it just seem like these people were hella violent and shit. So after that, when they got back over there and they seen that shit, the tribe people start to come around them, and pretty much they end up fucking these people up, bro.
Oh, yeah.
They end up fucking them up, yeah. Like, they grab one of the dudes who was, you know, one of the guys that did the shit to the girl. They chop him up into little pieces, cut up his, like, dick, balls, all that shit, took it off, kept it, shit like that. They get the girl, too, and they do her disgusting, bro.
For sure.
All the dudes have, like, pretty much all of them R-word her. They end up, like, dicing her up. They keep her head, and then the other 2 dudes are pretty much sitting there, and one of the guys is like, bro, we gotta get out of here, bro, or we gotta help her. Either one, bro, we gotta do something. The other dude is locked in, and he's just recording.
Still
recording what's happening to them, yeah.
What the fuck?
And then eventually, those dudes ended up getting caught as well, because there was some other tribe dudes that were hiding somewhere, caught them, diced them up too, and they ate all of them.
Wow.
Yeah, ate them too. And the worst part about it, bro, is during all of that, even as the guy who was recording last was getting eaten, the camera literally is on the floor, and you can see them getting eaten by these people. Whoa. So he dropped the camera and he started getting eaten because he didn't expect these people to pull up on him. So you can hear them getting eaten and all these other crazy things as the camera is just continuing to roll until it loses its film. Yeah. And then randomly in Milan, Italy, this dude comes out there and he wanted to play a movie. And he comes over there, has this whole, like, you know, like when you could do, what is it called again? You know what I'm talking about, bro?
Like a film festival or
like
some
a
shit?
film festival type shit. So this guy goes and he shows that movie,
the documentary, the footage of them that they recorded,
all that shit at this place, and everybody is sitting there like, what the fuck are we even watching right now, bro?
That's insane.
What are we even watching right now? So right after that,
was it the dude that found the tapes, or was it just someone else who got their hands on
he's
the
the guy who found the tapes.
Wow, okay.
So then after the fact, right, they go and they're like, what the fuck? Because he's in the film, right? So they're like, what the hell? Because, you know, he's the guy, the professor from New York, NYU, things like that. That's him. So they're like, what the fuck, dude? You knew about all this shit. What the hell's going on? Apparently, he ended up getting arrested. They were like, bro, what the fuck, nigga? We got to take you in for questions. He ends up going to court for this whole thing. The whole time he's at court, he's like this, dude, I'm a movie director. Okay, it's a movie.
That's all he kept saying.
It's a movie. I didn't do anything. All of these people, like, they're not dead. None of these people are dead. I'm telling you right now, none of these people are dead. I literally hired these people and I told them that for a whole year, disappear.
He's a fucking idiot.
And the police and everybody are sitting there like, are you sure this is fucking fake? And to my knowledge, I don't know if he really proved it. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure that these people probably came out and told everything, you know, whatever we do. But till this day, people are like, bro, we don't know
Feels real fake.
if this was a real film or if it was fake. But this guy claimed in court that none of this shit was real. It was all the orchestrated thing. They're all actors. The cannibals are actors. All of these things are not true.
What do you believe?
Me personally, I'm not going to lie. The story reminded me of that Japanese movie I was telling you about where the gore looks so real. They ended up arresting the director and they wanted him to bring in the crew to prove that they are not dead. It's very similar to that, so I think it is a possibility that it could have been really good graphics, and that was one of the first what is it called, a snuff film or things like that. It was one of the first early ones of those, and I think that people really just assumed it was a reality thing because we never seen nothing like it before.
Yeah, that could be a possibility.
You know, but
that sounds crazy as
you know what I mean?
fuck.
Yeah, but there was a lot of real things in it that they said. They were like, okay, 100% those animals was getting killed. Like, because there were, like, scenes where the people were killing, like, pigs and all these other animals and shit like that in the tribe.
Yeah, that's terrible.
So they were like, those animals really died, right? And the nigga was like, yeah. Yeah, so there was, like, apparently some real things in it, but it wasn't a real thing. That's what he says.
Oh, no, I think he really was. They really
You think that really all happened?
Yeah, I think so.
And then he really just got interested in it and then did his research.
I feel like I got to see the footage.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. One of the covers I've seen, it's literally the girl stabbed through the throat, like it's going through her throat.
What
and
the
it's like,
fuck?
you know, coming out of there and she's just on it like this.
And it looks real.
Looks real as fuck.
That's so insane.
Like,
people like, how would you even get your hands on a movie like this?
It looks so real. And
how would you even watch that? Like some dark web shit?
It's dark web shit, yeah. You'd have to watch it on the dark web,
bro.
I assume. But there's probably other niggas that know other ways to get a hold of this film, you know what I mean? Because even that one Japanese movie I told you, I found it on fucking, like, clips of it on YouTube.
Yeah.
You know, but it's like hella age restricted.
Bro,
and
that's
shit.
crazy as fuck.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I did not believe it.
People were fucking crazy, dude. I ain't gonna catch you, bro.
Hell
like,
yeah.
Dude, the fact that they were fucking.
Like, if this is real, bro, if this is really what these niggas did, you're insane.
You're a monster.
You feel what I'm saying? And then even what supposedly the director said, in that sense, who were really the animals? You get what I'm saying? Was it the cannibals or was it even us?
Yeah, oh God, who's being hunted?
Who was really
the hunter?
Who was really the animal? You know what I mean? In that sense, so it was like, damn, like y'all niggas who are more civilized, you wear clothes and all these other things, you seem more like animals than these people.
Mm-hmm.
You instantly thought about burning their place, killing people, and all this other crazy shit.
Crazy
You know what I mean?
fuck, bro.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Yeah, no, that's insane. They really did all that shit, bro. Or if there was just some really good graphics, it's still crazy.
It's still crazy.
Because why would you make a movie of you like, you know, what I mean, a girl, a little girl? It's crazy, bro.
Such a graphic movie.
Damn.
You know, if it's a movie or a documentary.
Whatever the fuck it is. Yeah. Because I'm thinking it's like some found footage type shit now.
Yeah.
And that not a breast thing that it was fake, but I don't think it started like that.
Yeah. And I think it was called, I could be wrong, I think it was called Cannibal Holocaust.
That's an insane fucking name.
Title,
for a movie,
yeah,
dude.
exactly.
Cannibal
So you know where it's going, yeah.
God damn,
I think that's what it's called. I could be wrong though.
See, I'm gonna count to you, bro. Like, if that's real, Dave, someone's gotta make a movie about that shit. I'm gonna count to you, like, you know what I mean? Like a movie talking about the story of like you know them going there and all that shit, and then you know them getting killed by the villagers or the locals and stuff. Like, I think that'd be kind of hard, bro. But dude, that story is fucking many, bro.
Nah, I'm telling you, bro. Yeah, I was like, ain't no fucking way, dude.
They literally went in there and fucking pillaged.
Yeah, literally. Like they're fucking.
Like their ancestors.
Yeah,
and
I was gonna say, yeah. Wow, bro. I'm not even trying to laugh.
Because they probably never really seen a gun like that.
Ever. That's why they're like, what the fuck?
And bro got shot in the leg. And,
they were like, what happened to him? And they're like, nigga, that's not an arrow.
That shit was loud as fuck.
Yeah, that was like, first off, it made a crazy boom sound. And then there is no visible weapon.
Yeah, bro. See, guns is crazy how they could literally stop a whole. That's where they stopped the whole village with one gun.
Yeah.
Like that's.
I think they probably had a couple. Like
yeah,
one or
they
two.
probably all had some, but still,
Yeah,
that just shows you how dangerous these fucking things are, bro.
Gun.
And like, bro, I seen this one story that happened like in 2002 in Washington D.C., bro. Randomly in 2002, like starting from like February, bro, people just started dying, bro. People started getting shot up. Like clerks were getting shot, like like getting robbed. Some clerks got shot, like at a liquor store. Bro, be pumping his gas, get shot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Someone's like loading up their car, like at the grocery store or something like that.
They'll get shot.
They'll get shot all the way from February to like October.
Yeah.
Like just strings up, but it's only one day. It's always just one shot though.
Really?
One single shot would take them out, bro. I swear to God, bro. It's crazy. And the entire time, the police are like, we don't know what the fuck is going on. They're getting other local police to come help them. They're getting the FBI, everything, bro. Because it's like at this point, they're like, bro, no one's safe. They're hitting all types of people. They're hitting like people as young, like old as fuck, and kids as young as 13. They hit a 13-year-old outside of a middle school.
Whoa.
And they're hitting all races, all genders. Just like they don't give a fuck at all.
Yeah.
And the entire time, there's like, like suspects. They say like, oh, there's a white van that left the scene. So they're looking for a white van. They're looking for a white man the entire time, right?
Yeah.
And in October, they find some lady, I think she got shot at her house or something like that. And they find this magazine that had like thumbprints because the shooter started leaving tarot cards.
Really?
Like death tarot cards that had like little things written on the back of it.
I'm already knowing. Yeah, like, say like these sayings.
Yeah,
and shit
yeah.
on the
Like come
cards,
find this magazine here and it will have a number on there to like call from this place or some shit like that.
Oh,
right?
They were trying to do riddles.
So they were trying to do some riddles and all this shit, but they end up finding one of the shooters' thumbprint on a magazine that they found at one of the places they told him to go to. It was this dude named John Muhammad. He was like a 41-year-old like veteran damn near, and this 17-year-old kid named Lee Malvo.
Yeah.
And together, bro, these dudes. First of all, that dude, John Muhammad, when they found out who he was, they ended up asking his ex-wife, does it surprise you that he's the one to do this? And she literally said that at one point he told her that he would be able to terrorize a small town by shooting them at afar with a sniper. He said they would never be able to know that it was me.
Really?
Yes, bruh. They found out that these guys were driving this specific car. I forgot the car was called. It was like this blue car. Yeah. They ended up catching them though because they put out, like once they found out the type of car that they drove, they said it out to the media. Someone seen the car like parked at like some truck stop or some shit like that.
Yeah, they snitched.
And they called the police. The police pull up. Catch these guys sleeping in their car.
Oh my God.
They immediately arrest them.
But they had the shit on them?
Bro, they had like maps, guns on them. Yeah. And the maps were like, show their getaways of how to get away, you know what I mean? Like where the people that they're going to hit and stuff like that, you know what I mean?
So you're telling me these dudes would park super far away from a town and snipe niggas from a distance?
This is how they're going to do it, bro. That's not how they did it. In their car, they modified the back seats so that they could take out the back seat, right? Yeah. A dude could slide under because it's like a little like a 4-door car, right? Yeah. He takes out the back seat so bro could lay into the fucking trunk. And in the trunk there was a hole and they were able to fit the sniper through the hole of the back of their trunk. So they were driving around. One was driving around.
And while he's driving, he was hitting niggas.
And while bruh's in the trunk of the car, but it looks like he's bruh's driving by himself. Yeah. But there's someone in the trunk of the car. Once he's just a good ass hit. You just shoot them once every time and smack them. They ended up killing like 10 people. And they ended up injuring like 3 or 4 other people.
Holy shit.
Crazy as fuck.
What the hell?
And so they caught these guys sleeping in their car. Yeah. And they pretty much, bro, they arrested both of them. And the older dude, John Muhammad, they killed him by lethal injection like a year or something like later after this happened.
Holy shit.
But the other kid, because he was 17 at the time.
Yeah.
The other kid, Malvo. And they ended up just giving him life in jail. And I think damn near to this day, he's still in jail, to my knowledge. I'm pretty sure he's still in jail. Because it happened in 2002.
Yeah, damn, that's not even that long. Shit. What the fuck? That is weird as hell.
They pretty much made a sniper's bird nest like on wheels.
Nah,
I was watching this video. That's literally what they did.
Yeah.
You're able to move and have a perfect shot. So you can smack and then smash off.
Bro, that's actually wild, and nobody would even know where it came from.
Nobody knew where it came from for the longest.
Super fucking wild. But then they started putting 2 and 2. I always wonder how people just are smart enough to figure out things that, like, where a criminal isn't dumb either.
Yeah.
Because that actually wasn't. I'm not trying to get anything as props or nothing, but I'm just saying it actually wasn't that stupid.
Bro, that's a crazy ass idea.
You
but it's like you would never be able to know that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because the way it looks, like they, I seen a video where they were doing like it was like these 2 army guys were doing like kind of like a reenactment of what they would have done. And the way it looks, it's like, bro, you would never be able to see that there was
other bros under there.
That there was a gun like sticking out the trunk of that car. Like you would not notice that shit at all.
Yeah. Wow, bro. Yeah, that's dangerous as fuck. So I'm saying, when the criminal is also smart, is fucking
it's different.
Sick.
It's different.
You know,
and he
it's
had
a different
confidence.
thing.
He was literally saying that he would be able to terrorize a whole town.
And he told his
ex-wife that, while they were together.
That's what I mean. So this nigga was cocky with it too. He was like, nigga, what?
Bro,
I'm such
if you ain't never seen a red flag ever on someone,
I know.
That's the fucking
the biggest one,
hugest one.
Nigga, that's the same size as that flag LeBron James on, nigga. The fuck? Biggest one, bro.
I swear to God.
Crazy, bro. You feel me? But yeah, see, and hey, even speaking of being smart or whatever, dude, these criminals were fucking idiots. But these guys decided to bury a whole bus full of kids alive.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm gonna get into it. So this happened in 1976 in Chowchilla, California.
This happened in California?
This happened in California, yes, bro, in the 70s. So there was this bus driver who was taking all of these kids to school, right? Or no, I think he was taking them back home from school. I could be wrong. Either way, he was driving them somewhere, right? The bus driver, his name was Ed Ray. As he's going through, he was in like this kind of rural area. He's taking his usual route to take them home or, you know, go to the school. While he's going, this white van is kind of parked, blocking the road. He stops the bus on the side of the road thinking, damn, they're like, oh, okay, these people got a flat or something's going on, you know, they're having car trouble. I know about cars, I'll go out there and help. You know what I mean? He was a pretty cool dude. He just wanted to try to get these kids home. There's a bunch of kids, bro. Some of them are even like as young as 5 years old.
Damn.
Bro. And then the oldest one in there was 14.
So it's like a middle school, elementary school.
Yeah, type shit. So they're little ass kids, right? So all of them are in the bus. The guy goes over to the guy in the car, Ed. He goes over to him. He's like, hey, bro, like, you know, you good? What's going on? And the dude's like, yeah, I'm just having a little car trouble, whatever, with the whoop. Randomly, these 2 guys pull up, and they're both wearing masks. They both got big-ass straps on them, bro. You feel me? No diddy. And
setup.
It's a setup, yeah. So they go over there, and they're like, bro, you feel me? Hey, get in the bus. Fuck all that. We don't care what you're saying. Get in the bus. You feel me? Or we going to start killing people. What the fuck? So dude's like, okay, please don't hurt none of these kids or whatever with the whoop. Just let them go if y'all want me type shit. Like, he was being on some real nigga shit.
Yeah.
So they get him in the bus, and I think 2 of them are riding in the bus, and they're driving, and he's sitting in the bus with like all of the kids.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. They go and take all of the kids out of the bus, and there was 26 of them, and they jam all of them inside of this van. It's a cool size van. They jam all of them in the back, and pretty much the way that the van is made, it's like makeshift. There's like wood all around it where the windows and everything are blocked, so you wouldn't even be able to see shit. It's hella dark in there. They put all the kids in there, bro, and including the guy. They drive them for 12 hours in the car. So all of these kids are just sitting there for 12 hours in a moving vehicle, not knowing what's going on. In a dark vehicle. The other 2 dudes are driving the bus, while the one dude is driving the van with all the people in the back, following the bus. They end up going to this random location. It was like some like plot of land that was like, you know, there was like security, things like that worked there. But these guys somehow would go over here and do shit over there, I guess. So they end up taking all these people out of the bus, and they're taking them out one by one. So everybody inside is terrified, like, what the fuck is happening to the people that are leaving the bus? They end up taking all of them out. They are looking like, what the fuck is happening? They are taking the kids, and they're basically lowering them into this hole in the ground.
Fuck. And
so they're like, what the fuck is going on? And they're throwing them kid by kid. What's down there fucking surprised me, though. It is a whole moving truck that they buried underground beforehand.
What the fuck?
Yes, they buried a truck underground beforehand. It's like a cool size truck. It has like beds in there, these dirty ass beds. It has like fucking a little bit of food, water, things like that. And they drop all of the kids in that fucking hole, and then they cover it with like a manhole, including that guy. They put them all in there.
Shit.
And pretty much these dudes, their whole plan was dumb as fuck. And I'll explain why these guys even did this. It's 3 dudes. All of these guys are rich as fuck. So you're wondering, why would you do this, right? They all have hella money, and it's like their families are all wealthy as fuck, shit like that. But all 3 of these dudes were pretty much getting cut off from their dad's money. So these guys were like, bruh, whatever, bro, we're getting cut off. So, and I guess they all kicked it together. 2 of them were actually brothers, and one of them was just some random dude that was like friends with them.
Yeah.
So then they all got together because they were like, damn, bro, like our parents are cutting us off at the same time. This shit's crazy. These guys started already having all these other schemes and plans to do whatever, that they ended up cooking up a plan, bro, for months, because all of these dudes had crazy debt too to pay. They all had hella crazy debt because they were all just, still trying to live that life that they were living once where they were with their parents, right? They were like, bro, we got to find a way to get some quick cash. They end up cooking this plan up for 1.5 years, nigga. That they were already planning on getting a bunch of kids.
Really?
And they were going to bury them pretty much alive and hold them as hostages to try to get the state of California to pay them about, I think, $5 million.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So at that time, bro, the reason that their plan didn't go according to how they wanted it to go was because once they kidnapped the kids, it's already been 12 hours of driving, first off. So while they're still on the road, the parents are all wondering, where the fuck are our kids?
Yeah.
Right? So then they start contacting their school. They're trying to call this. They call the police. Police start sending a wide search looking for all these 26 kids, and including a bus driver. So he's already suspect number 1 at this point, right? So they have no idea what's going on. There's this huge search for all the kids, and eventually the dudes, they're sitting there, they're like, all right, bro, so we finna end up making like a call to the city or some shit like that, and we're gonna do the whole ransom thing. The guy even had a fucking note, like a whole script, right, that he wrote out to what he wanted to say. So the guy calls, or he calls 911, I believe, and the lines are they're blowing up because everybody's calling for their kids still.
Yeah.
They're all trying to figure out, do you guys have any leads on my kid? Do you have any leads? So they're like, what the fuck? Nobody's answering, right? So they get pissed. They're like, whatever, nigga. You know what? Maybe we'll wait until tomorrow, nigga. The day will die down, right? Nigga, they waited until tomorrow. These guys go, and I guess they went and like slept at like some hotel or whatever. They left that place, right? While they did that, one of the kids ended up having a smart ass idea, and he was like, bruh, what if we go and stack the mattresses up and we can probably get out of there, you know what I mean, and see what's good. So they stack all the mattresses, bro, and I think it was the bus driver. He goes and he cracks open the thing a little bit because it was hella heavy. The manhole was heavy as fuck. I think they used like a stick or something like that to jam it open, and the 14-year-old boy was the first one to get out. So he goes and he like, shimmies it. They crack it open just enough where he can get out. He gets out. He starts to pull up everybody. So he's pulling up all the kids, like the bus driver's handing up all the kids to the 14-year-old kid, handing all of them up. And then so now they're all just standing in this fucking random location, 12 hours away from their home.
Yeah.
They're like, where the fuck are we? And
no vehicle or anything.
And this is where it was God, bro. As this security guy who works at this area that they use to do that under this place's nose, he's like, what the fuck are all these kids doing over here at it's never like 1 a.m. or something. He's clocking out. He's just clocking out.
Yeah.
He goes over there. He's like, what the hell is going on? They explain the whole story to the dude. He ends up calling the police. The police end up being like, all right, bro, so now we have all the people back. All the kids are here. The parents are hella relieved. The guys are idiots. They fucking took like a long ass nap. They wake up to see on the news that all the kids got out. And so they're like, fuck, nigga, we got to get out of here. Yeah. So they plan on fleeing the country. While they're doing that, the police are still investigating. They're like, why did they choose this place? These fucking idiots. They end up. Thank you very much. The dad owned one of the guys. Their dad owned that place, and he used it to keep all those kids there. So they're like, nigga, what has your son been doing? Does he have any debts? Does he have any this? They're like, he actually does. And then said, okay, so this is why they go to their house. They end up finding everything. They find a note that the guy was writing that literally says plan. It literally says just plan on the top, like an idiot, like on SpongeBob shit.
Dumbass.
Yeah, and then they see a whole list of all the children's names from the bus.
Whoa, so they planned
they planned to get that exact bus as well.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, which was wild as fuck. And then so the dudes end up getting caught up. Police end up finding them somewhere like at, I forgot, like a restaurant or some shit.
Yeah.
And so they end up arresting these niggas, and they're donezo. Those niggas got locked up forever.
For reals?
Yeah, they're donezo.
Yeah,
try to bury some kids
26 kids and one adult.
You feel me? Which is crazy. And those kids were finna die, bro. Like they ran out of food and shit like that. Yeah, bro. It was just crazy.
That's fucking insane.
Wild as fuck,
bro.
Happened out here in Cali, bro.
Yeah, no, that's scary.
And these niggas had money. Like, they were wealthy dudes. They had, like, a, you know what I mean? It's like, you were just lazy.
They just decided just to fuck off.
Yeah, you're just a lazy nigga, and you didn't want to, you know, just get it the same way as everybody else. Try to figure shit out. You know what I mean? But it's just so crazy because, like, even those kids are still alive to this day.
Wow.
Some of these kids, you got to think about it. They were kids in the 70s.
Yeah, so they're pretty older now.
So they're like probably, in their 40s, you know, they're probably like 50s. In their 40s, 50s. You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen an interview of this one girl who was like fucking 7 when it happened. And she was like, yeah, like, I remember the feeling of these guys picking me up, taking me off the bus, putting me into that van, whatever. She remember all that shit. Imagine that, nigga. You were getting thrown into a hole in the ground. And I forgot to even say, the guys, after they covered the manhole, the reason why it was also so heavy is they buried it.
Oh, for real? Oh,
they buried it too. Yeah, they covered hella dirt on top of it, nigga. So that's why the kid had to like really push like a motherfucker and shimmy that shit. And then the minute that they did, they was able to kind of dust all the shit off and then get out.
That's fucking insane.
So they really had to like get out of their own grave.
Shit, that's good that no one like died off that shit.
Yeah, bro, which is wild as fuck. When I heard that shit, I said, ain't no fucking way.
They really set that bus up.
Yeah. Wow. Planned it out for a year and a half. I was like, nigga, what the fuck?
That's fucking sickening, bro. Like, how did they even find out all the... That's what I'm tripping off, too. Like, how did they even find out all the kids' names and shit? Like, and how did they know that the bus is going to want to stop for them? You know what I mean? Like...
I mean, because I think it's just one of those things of, like, you have a better chance of being, like... Especially they're parked right in the middle of the road. It's, like... They're going to stop.
Yeah.
You know, they're going to be like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I mean? Unless you got one of the bus drivers from, like...
They don't get crazy around you.
Yeah, drive around your house or just yell at you, nigga. You know what I mean?
But it's crazy because he should have done that in the first place.
Yeah, he should have done that. I got to take these kids. Yeah, so him being a good guy got them in that trouble. Isn't that crazy?
Those kids are probably terrified to get onto buses.
Ever again, bro? Are you kidding me? They always gonna be like, nigga, them little niggas never had strap after that.
For sure.
All them little niggas went to school strap. You know what I'm saying? On some shit like that. But I don't know. I just thought it was hella crazy that like these niggas had a whole script of everything of how they wanted this to go.
And they thought this shit was really going to go out like the movies.
Yeah.
They're going to drive off into the sunset, debt-free.
They thought everything was going to be cool. They were just going to make it, whoop-de-whoop, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, nah, nigga.
Idiots.
You know, they thought debt-free, stupid. It's like they thought they was just going to get the money, nigga, fly out to some other country, nigga, and be like, yes, did I tell you guys it was going to work or what?
Yeah, when they got coconut,
coconut
drinks and
y'all
shit.
Y'all got coconut drinks with the umbrella?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're like, yes, dude, if we didn't do the plan, we'd all be in jail right now,
fucking idiots. I'm glad that they're in jail and they're going to rot in there, too.
And they're all sitting there like, dude, we're fucking idiots.
God damn.
You feel what I'm saying? But, hey, speaking of scripts, though, dude, I want to get into it. Ryan Reynolds better be writing scripts for the rest of his fucking life for Marvel. I'm keeping it real.
I think it depends on what movie.
True. But I'm being real. Let me just say this. I'm saying he definitely should have a fucking hand in a lot of the shit. I personally think just because not the comedy aspect or whatever it would do, because the comedy was fucking gold. I wanted to talk about it. Deadpool and Wolverine. Let's get into it, bro.
Yes.
Dude.
We can't go like we're gonna do. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean. Okay, so look,
regular
heavy
shit.
Spoilers, y'all. Heavy spoilers in this, but we're gonna talk about the regular shit first.
We do mullet style.
We're gonna do a mullet style. Regular shit first. And we're crazy in the back. You feel me? Let's get it. So I'm just gonna say this, bro. Let me just say a little 2 cents, and then you can go ahead and tell me yours. And I hate when people say this because this usually means a movie's not good. This movie was very much a fun ass movie to watch.
Yeah.
It was very entertaining to watch. And I'll just say this. I think this movie is what Multiverse of Madness should have been.
Yeah.
Me personally.
Yeah.
I will just say that without saying too many spoilers right now.
Yes.
I will just say that's what this was.
For sure. And it's funny that they were going to do Deadpool Multiverse of Madness, but...
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad that they did it and they did it like this instead, because this was a way better version of that. You know what I mean? Like, what people wanted for Multiverse of Madness
is what they got in this movie.
Yes, for sure. In a different way, though.
You know what I mean?
But
and
besides the point, I mean, I'm going to count to you. I just want to say the shit that I don't like first in this movie. I don't know, bro.
I was just going to talk about it. I was going to ask you this. Wait, before you even say that, this kind of leads into that. I was going to ask you my first question because I got a few questions that maybe you want to ask me, whatever. Did this feel like a Deadpool movie to you with it being in the Marvel universe now? Go ahead.
No, not really. It felt like the Fox's universe's Endgame.
I like that.
That's what
I like that.
to me.
I like that.
Even with the this is not really much of a spoiler, but the credits, I'm not gonna say too much.
Yeah.
In the credits, they play behind the scenes of
the
old
older
X-Men, old Fox movies, like Fantastic Four, Blade.
Yeah.
They have
even through fucking Michael B. Jordan's.
Yeah, that was crazy too.
Wow,
So
wow.
it's like they're showing even films that didn't even have the actors in this movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true.
So that's why to me it felt more of like a send off of the Fox universe.
That's true.
Joining into the
MCU.
the MCU type shit. That's what it felt like to me.
Okay, I can see that. But go ahead. You can get into the shit that you don't like first.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I guess I kind of always have this complaint with a lot of these fucking Marvel movies, man.
Go ahead.
A lot of the CGI looks
I know.
fucking shitty, bro.
Yeah,
like there's a part where Cassandra sticks her fingers to like Deadpool, and her fingers look like
I know.
fucking. They look like. I don't know, they look like fucking beans or some shit.
Yeah.
And then there's a part where at the end where they have that big battle with all the other fucking guys.
Yeah.
And they jump out the end of the back of that bus.
Uh-huh.
Wolverine looked like something straight out of a fucking video game.
No, he actually did.
Like
yeah.
He didn't even look like he wasn't there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But the way he
Definitely
jumped out, it looked crazy. And like there's certain scenes I was like the scene was dope, but like it's almost like off. It's almost like Uncanny Valley almost. Like there's this part where like they get put into the void or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Deadpool and Wolverine are about to fight. They show the shit in the trailers, you know what I mean, where they're doing the fight. But the way that Wolverine starts the fight threw me the fuck off because I never seen Hugh Jackman get like this because he physically can't.
Yeah.
Where he gets down on all fours.
You thought that looked weird?
And he's crawling at him. When I first watched that shit, I was like, that looks a little like I thought it was dope.
Crazy.
Like I thought it was dope as fuck. I was like, that's cool that they're making Wolverine actually like animalistic to the fucking max.
Oh,
but when I first seen that, I was like, that looks like some
crazy.
Like horror movie shit.
Yeah,
like,
God,
like it looked like he broke a couple bones to get that low type shit to like chase. Like I thought it was cool as fuck.
Yeah.
But like. And also that fight, like the Deadpool Wolverine fight,
I
feel like it could have been way fucking better.
I know what you mean. No, I'll say this. I will say this.
But they had the better fight in the Honda. You know what I'm saying? In the whip. But when they first did that first fight.
I know what you mean. I still thought it was dope.
It was dope.
I get what you mean. But, okay, I will say this. This was my criticism. I will say the same thing as you. Probably a little bit less because I will take that for a better everything else.
Yeah, for sure. And
I'm already knowing you would too. I'm already knowing. But
thing that I didn't
like. Yeah, because I'm going to be real. Even with me, I kind of was like, whatever. With that shit too.
I liked everything else in the movie though.
Yeah, 100%. And I'm not going to lie, this was one thing that I am kind of tired of Marvel doing, and they do it a little too much, is when you will, like, clearly we're speculating something. Clearly, how bad we want something. And yes, we understand that it would take some runtime to probably, properly show us enough of it.
Yeah.
But when they will do something that they want us to have, and then they will kill someone quick as fuck. But it's for the sake of the story, so I understand.
I get what you mean.
It makes sense, but it's just kind of like, and this movie, I will say later, it was more tasteful to me. It made more sense.
Yeah.
And I like how they did it a little bit more in this movie compared to like the Doctor Strange or any of these other ones where it's like you just showed the character just to be like, hey, we brought him. Bye.
Here he is.
You know what I mean?
Now he's going to turn into noodles.
When we don't, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, whatever, But
yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah.
I think it just, and to be real, I will give them this. It works a little bit better in this movie because it's Deadpool. That's the only reason. So it's like a lot of the other conventional things that make a movie bad or good, kind of Deadpool doesn't fall along those lines a little bit.
Yeah, and Deadpool could save it because he could literally like we'll get into later, but he says something after one of those characters dies that like makes sense why they did it.
Yeah, and it just ties it back together of like, bless you, but it just ties it back together of like why the hell it happened. You know what I mean? Like why that scene played out, and it's not just like a random death for no reason. You know what I mean? It's just kind of like, okay, they did it for comedic purposes or whatever the fuck else it is. You know what I mean? And that's probably the only criticism that I could personally say. You know what I mean? To be real, but
I get what you mean. But to be honest with you, compared to how Doctor Strange did it so quick, they killed off like 6 characters or whatever the fuck, like in what I mean,
1 minute
in that one like little 2 minute like fight scene and shit.
Yeah.
There was a lot of characters in this that I thought were gonna die instantly.
Me too. No,
like there's some characters that I was like, oh, they introduced this guy. That's funny that they brought him.
Yeah, I said
he's gonna be dead in the next scene.
Die right in the next scene.
Yeah, like they gave off a lot of good standoffs, and then vaguely some of these guys might still even be alive. You know what I mean? So it's like some of the guys that we meet in this that you didn't think you were gonna meet, it's like they probably got sent back to where the fuck they had came from. You know what I mean?
Yep, their universe. Yeah.
So it's like the one guy that they did kill, which I was sad that they killed him, and the way they did it too was fucking crazy.
Mortal Kombat shit.
But it was justified though.
Yeah,
it wasn't. I didn't like the way they did it in Doctor Strange. It was cool. I thought it was funny and shit like that.
But it had no purpose.
I wish they would have let them do a little bit more. You know what I mean? Like I wish they would have had.
We got to see their power, see what they can do. Things like that.
Yeah. A lot more than just
like Mr. Fantastic just stretched big. Like he didn't even stretch big. He just got fucking like he didn't even do anything. He uses like fucking Doctor Doom's little beep thing that like you know the door that
looks like the TVA.
You know what I mean? But it looks like that's Doctor Doom shit actually. And then he goes and he gets just fucking shredded. He like cheese.
He like reaches his hand out, and then she instantly turns him into like noodles and shit.
Yeah, I was like, bro, what the fuck?
Which I thought was,
and it popped his head like a balloon. Like that was so stupid. Like, and then what's his name? They cover his mouth, but they showed him in one scene where he yells at Doctor Strange or he speaks to him and tells him, "I'm sorry," and then he disappears.
Yeah,
that was cool.
Yeah, that was dope.
You know what I mean? But it's like then the next scene, we don't even see him yell at fucking Wanda, nigga.
He just does one of these.
You know what I mean? Yeah, on me. Like what the fuck? He was like, he said, "Yeah, and he'll blow you away with one word."
And then close his mouth and shit.
And then she said, what mouth or whatever the fuck. It's like,
and I was like, why did he scream?
Yeah, exactly.
Like he knows that's the one thing.
I was like, what?
It's like, isn't that low key? Like that's what I don't like about that either. Because it's like I feel like the character
would not do that.
He would be like, thank you.
Yeah.
Like this was a fucking curse.
Yeah.
Like I would rather just not have a mouth to not talk.
Yeah, so it's like, okay, now I'm just gonna kick your fucking ass. Yeah. He still has hands.
Yeah, exactly.
So now he's just gonna be like, okay, bitch, whoop, fly at her, nigga.
And then, crazy.
And then if he gets a few hits and then she shreds the nigga, okay, whatever. At least he went out like a real nigga.
Exactly.
But like, y'all just made him sit there,
blow the back of his,
and then blow the back of his brain out, and his head didn't even pop. It was so weird.
Cool. It looked cool.
Crazy.
It looked dope. I ain't cap. It looked dope, and it's like you really don't give a fuck about that dude from the Inhumans. You know what I mean? Like Black Bolt. People don't really care about Black Bolt like that. Sorry to the 4 Black Bolt fans that probably even listen to this shit. It's like no one gives a fuck about that character though. But it's like, but it's crazy how I'm more mad about that than how they killed a character that I actually give a fuck about in this movie. You know what I mean?
But look, at this point, fuck it, nigga. Let's get into the spoilers. Let's do it because you already kind of said the things you don't like.
Yeah.
Let's get into the spoilers, bro. Tell me this, bro.
No. What was the biggest surprise cameo
to me?
Yeah.
I'm going to be so fucking...
What are your top 3? There's so many.
Yeah, there's so many. I'm going to be so real, bro.
I'm not going to say them all.
I'm going to wait. I'm going to save my last one, my best one for last. The first one I was so shook about. I was like, what the fuck? Was the brown and yellow variant of Wolverine. I thought that was very interesting to see. And he was fighting the Hulk in that universe.
Sad that it was Mark Ruffalo's Hulk.
Sad that it was Mark Ruffalo's. And we didn't really get to see the fight. He just hit Deadpool at a tree.
Yeah. Which also reminded me of the Hulk versus Wolverine, where he does the same shit to Deadpool.
Steps on Deadpool, yeah.
No, he does it. He slams him into like a fucking like a part
of the movie. I thought you were talking about at the end of the movie when Deadpool gets up and he's like, I'm alive. And flies off. Yeah, I thought you were talking about that. But yeah, that was very in that universe because he does wear the brown and yellow suit in that one too. So that was interesting of like, And then I will say also
another thing, I like that scene because they showed the claws with the reflection.
Yeah, with the reflection Hulk. That was dope. Because that's actually one of the comic book
I know.
Yeah, that he has. That's just dope. But I'll also say the one from, I think it was, what is it? I forgot which comic it was, but the one where he's chained up on the big ass.
That one was crazy.
That was fucking crazy to see.
That one was crazy as fuck.
So right now I'm just going with the Hugh Jackman cameos, right? The different cameos of Hugh Jackman. The one that shook me the fucking most that I didn't even expect was Blade.
Oh, yeah. No, Blade fucking was my biggest, like...
I sat there and was like...
What the fuck?
I said, first off, when did him and Ryan Reynolds patch this shit up?
That's what I'm saying.
So I was like, no fucking way.
And even make the jokes like, I don't like you. And he says, you never did.
You never did. That had me weak.
No, for sure. My fucking big ones for sure. Fucking Calverine.
Yes. That was wild. That was wild.
Crazy to see Calverine.
The Calverine. That had me dead, bro. I was like, what the fuck?
That was crazy as fuck. Yeah. I'm not going to lie. The Human Torch.
I forgot to even say.
I did not.
Oh my God. No, when you were in the theater, you thought it was Cap at first.
At first, I was thinking, there's no way that's a version of Cap.
Yeah,
like,
I was like,
there's no way.
Yeah.
And then as soon as he did the superhero landing, he stood up. I was like, they're doing.
I said they're not doing Human Torch.
I was like, that's fucking.
I said, nah, bro. No, what really made me think it was Captain America?
Because he had the red shit on his hand.
Because he had the red and the blue on his hand, and then the way he said, you don't want to know what's gonna happen next.
Yeah.
I was like, and then when he said something dick for brains, I was like, okay.
I was like, that's not
Who
cap.
is that?
I like that is not cap. And then when he said the flame
on, bro, everybody in my theater went crazy.
So
everybody in my theater went
that
fucking
was
crazy.
So fucking hard, bro.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, nah, that was crazy. And then I'll say Wesley Snipes' blade,
was insane, dude.
Was
so
the
icing on the cake.
Fucking crazy. I don't cap to you. Number 3 would have been Channing Tatum's fucking Gambit, but it got spoiled for me literally the day before.
I hate that happened for you, bro. And I'm glad that X-23 came back too.
Yeah, that was cool. But they put that in the trailer, which I also hated.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
But that's
I didn't actually see it. I didn't see it
because I knew she was gonna be in the movie.
I had a feeling too.
Because I seen in the trailer that I seen the picture of her, but if they didn't put that in the movie, like in the trailer or something like that, that would have been a fucking.
I didn't even know. I had a feeling though. I guess
that would have fucking because this movie's a little confusing with the whole timeline.
I was gonna say because now she also is there somehow,
and that is the version because she wears the glasses. Unless she happens to be another version of her that also kind of went through the same experience with.
Nah, that's
Logan.
her. That's her.
But the thing also is like the movie
if she's from the Logan timeline, then she should already be from that universe.
She shouldn't even be fucking born. You know what I mean? Like, but like,
what do you mean? She would be born.
Logan takes place in 2029.
Yeah.
And this movie takes place in 2024, 2025. Like
it does?
Yeah, this movie takes place like present time.
Oh, I get. Okay, I think
it said 2018 and 6 years later.
Yeah. You know what I think it is then? I think it's probably a thing of if we're going based off of the Logan timeline of when Wolverine died, he died in 2018, right? That's what they say based off of the Logan.
Logan takes place in 2029. It takes place in the future. I swear to God, it does. Ryan Reynolds even says that in a press interview. When they did that first press interview,
you might be right. Okay,
yeah, because
let's say this: if Logan takes place in the future, I think it still could make sense though because
I just think they the dude Paradox seen it as like he's gonna die eventually. So like this fucking timeline is doomed. Anyways.
Yeah, on God. Yeah,
I think that's how they're kind of showing it because it's like he did go to bruh's grave.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, and
that
fucking digged him up and shit.
I did not expect that. That nigga said, "Well, you are dead."
Nah, that scene was dope as fuck though. I fuck with that scene. The whole fucking that shit went crazy.
That had me dead. That nigga shit. That had me dead. Bro.
Why is you really hitting that bitch though?
No, Mike, I'm not even gonna cap with you. I keep seeing all the comments. That is one of the best opening for a Marvel movie I've seen in a long fucking time.
That shit was dope. It was kind of like a more like upgraded version of the first Deadpool one, where he's counting off the bullets, but instead he's counting off the skeletons and shit like that.
Oh God, bro!
I can catch you the funniest fucking cameo, bro.
Yeah.
When I seen this shit, bro, I was fucking crying, laughing, bro. And I don't think a lot of people in my theater got this shit, bro.
What?
The fucking comic accurate.
Yeah, Wolverine. I know, bro. I was dead.
Fucking crying,
I was dead, bro. I was like, what the fuck? There's even one that was in, I think, Age of Apocalypse.
Yeah, that one was missing his arm. Yeah. That was hard as hard as fuck.
Yeah, on God.
But comic accurate Wolverine was so fucking funny, bro.
No, you know who else was hella funny, bro? Nice Pool.
Nice Pool
had me dead. No, what killed me, bro? I'm not gonna lie, this was so classic Deadpool. When he was like, as he said, he was like, yeah, but it's fine. He's just gonna he has a healing factor, and he was like, healing factor. And he said, oh my God, you can't heal. No. And then when he started running with him, what had me dead? He was like, he said, why are we stopping? And he said, just give me a second. I'm catching my breath.
You're dead weight.
That killed me, bro. I said, bro.
Literally used him as a fucking meat shield, bro. Nah, the part that had me weak on Nice Pool, just because I used to watch this movie as a kid because my older sisters loved this fucking movie.
That was hella funny.
That part had me on my fucking neck, bro. And I don't think a lot of people got that part because I don't think a lot of people even seen that movie like that. That's like an obscure rom-com from 2009 or some shit.
God, yeah.
Bro. That shit had me so dead because he said what did Ryan Reynolds call? He said the reason why he said the proposal, he said what's that fucking Ryan Reynolds movie where he's like Burt Kreischer and shit. He called him Van Wilder.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Van Wilder. And he's like, I could break the fourth wall too. He looked at the movie, he's like, the proposal. That shit had me dead. He was like, bitch, you think that's what I fucking do?
Yeah, that had me dead, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Bro, I love Baby Knife.
Oh, Baby Knife went crazy. Yeah.
I mean, bro,
that was cool. It reminded me of Puss in Boots.
Oh God,
because he literally has a baby knife in the or the gatito knife.
Yeah, but baby knife.
That was dope as fuck. But one thing that I'm kind of curious about.
Yeah.
When he's in the TVA.
Yeah.
and he sees the clip of him and Thor.
I was just gonna say, crying. Why is Thor crying and he has like a scar on his eye?
So that's what I'm thinking. Do you think that was just old footage from Thor: The Dark World or something like that? Because it looks similar to the scene where Loki dies.
Yeah.
Or do you think
that's real?
That is actually something that's gonna happen, like during Secret Wars or something like that.
To be funny as fuck,
or during like an Avengers versus X-Men or something like that.
If everybody's saying the way it is, like everybody keeps saying with this movie, Marvel's back and all this shit. If Marvel is back, they're definitely going to weave that in and make it canon, where we're gonna call back and be like,
they're doing
it's about to happen. Like Deadpool's gonna.
But I hope it's in a serious. Yeah,
it's gonna be a serious ass scene. Deadpool's gonna be on the ground and shit, and then I know we're just gonna see Thor fly over and everybody goes, it's happening. No way, it's happening. And then I know they're gonna make a joke where Deadpool's gonna be like, oh, here it is.
Here
it is.
I've been waiting for this moment ever since I got into MCU.
And then what's name's gonna be like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
He's like, shut up, just I know it's gonna happen, bro.
I fucking hope
so
bro.
Real,
I got you.
Yeah.
I thought they were gonna pull a lot of punches with their jokes.
Oh, dude! I was just gonna tell you, they played no games. They were full blown against the woke bullshit. They said the nigga literally made a joke about. He said the whole woke shit. He said, "Oh my god, like he said I don't want to get canceled." Bro, he was already making all those jokes.
Called him a retard.
Yeah, he said.
I don't know if I can even say that.
Yeah,
I can't even say that. Damn.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
He called him retarded.
Yeah, that had me weak.
I did not think they would ever be in a Marvel movie.
That had me weak. He said retired. That had me weak.
The one that had me dead was when
Channing Tatum.
No,
I'm about to make a name for myself.
That shit was weak as fuck. But I'm talking about when they were in the TVA, and Deadpool says Wolverine said, "Welcome to the MCU. You're joining at a bit of a low point. I'm not gonna lie. That shit have me fucking dead, bruh. I was like, there's no way they let that shit slide, bruh."
That killed me.
I don't think there's no way he literally said that. He's like kind of joining a little point.
Even in the beginning of the movie, he was like, as he said, "Oh my god, I have my own da 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 again." He said, "I have my own Marvel movie." He said, "Marvel's so stupid." I was dead.
But he was doing the little
yeah. I was like, no fucking way.
But I don't catch you. I think that this movie actually has one of my favorite
fight scenes,
fourth wall breaks from Deadpool.
Dude, when that nigga said, what did he say again?
He said, "Fuck you, Fox. I'm going to Disneyland."
No, he said, "I was born in Disney World."
He said, "I'm going to Disneyland."
I'm going to Disneyland. Yeah,
he fucking breaks his head on the fucking.
I was like, wow, bro.
That was dope as fuck.
Yeah,
like,
that's actually crazy,
bro. Like, there's so much shit in this movie that I was like, I feel like I was laughing. I told you, bro. The dude next to me was damn near on his phone the whole time, which I don't understand how the fuck. I'm laughing my fucking ass off when they're doing the scene where he's doing the suit up. And the fucking tailor keeps slapping his ass.
Oh, I know, yeah. Every scene, yeah. And he was like, he said, yeah, your tailor is a
predator.
A predator, to be honest.
Bro, that shit had me fucking crying.
Nah, bro, I'm not going to lie. Even the scene you said, I actually thought it was dope as fuck. When they jumped out the car, that looks so much like a comic book to me. That's why.
When they jumped out the back of the bus?
When they jumped out the back of the bus, I actually thought it looked dope.
No, I thought it looked cool, but I thought he looked.
No, I'm not going to lie. Even when he landed, he did. Like, he was going like this.
It looks like a Mortal Kombat character.
Yeah, he does. Like, he kind of looks a little animated. But I would say there's a lot of scenes, even with Deadpool, you know, where he can kind of look whatever, but I'm not gonna lie, it's just one of those things that I think it's like, especially a scene of somebody jumping out of a car like that, it's gonna look a little, you know, whatever. But I feel what you mean. It was a little bit more than I wanted it to.
It looked crazy, bro.
And even at first, it took me a while to get used to him wearing the mask at first.
Yeah.
But then there were some scenes when he was wearing it, and I was like, God damn, that looked good.
When he first put it on, I was like, that's dope as fuck.
Yeah.
But there are some scenes where you're like, it does
like
look
another scene I thought it looked really dope was when he's holding the thing with Deadpool. I thought it
looked that looked tight in that scene.
I thought it looked tight.
It looked tight in that scene.
And I'm going to be real, I just think hopefully this is a W for Marvel and they realize, nigga, we got to stay away from all this extra shit, nigga. Because can I be real? There was none of the extra bullshit agenda in this movie at all. Ryan Reynolds really did his Dougie of like, let me just, dude, look, yes, there can be girls in my movie. There could be this, there can be that. There's fucking, everything was in his movie. Lady Deadpool was in there. Yeah. There was a fucking baby. There was a fucking
Samurai,
fucking all these other
Matthew
ones.
McConaughey.
Like Matthew McConaughey, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? So it's like, come on, bro. Let's just, like, I just think they are going to see, because even I heard opening weekend did fast.
For sure.
So they're going to see, dude, we got to go back to what we was doing.
This is
just making good movies.
This is what people want, bro. Just do what the fucking insane. Like this movie was for sure made for people who fucking fucked with the Marvel movies like in the early 2000s.
Yes,
shit,
bro.
You know what I mean?
Yes, the action
and
was good.
And I know we're getting fucking a little long, bro.
Yeah.
I just have to. I want to talk to you about this like real quick, bro.
All right, go ahead.
Because I don't know how you feel about this. Doctor Doom.
Oh my god, dude! I don't know either. I'm gonna be real. I was gonna say I'm glad you added it to the end. I like it, but at the same time, I kind of don't, because I'm gonna be real. I heard he is a variant of Doctor Doom.
I don't like that.
And I know I'm already knowing
that's what I don't like, bro.
Yeah,
like
that he's a variant.
Someone like fucking scrambled up this old ass what if timeline where it's like Iron Man becomes fucking Doctor Doom, shit like that. Yeah. I don't want that, bro.
So you just want a new guy? Me too. Personally, I would too, but I'm just gonna.
I want Victor Von Doom, bro.
I mean, I don't want.
And Iron I know Man they're gonna do some shit with the whole
Iron Man and
RDJ. Yeah. Like, I hope they don't do some shit like that, bro. I really hope not. I don't know what this is gonna be. I don't know if they're gonna try to pull a Mandarin or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. But like, I don't know how I feel about this RDJ casting as Doctor Doom, bro. Like,
nah, I feel it. I don't either. But I mean, I'll just say this: we shall see where this goes. I have faith that he could potentially do it. Yeah, maybe. But I know what you mean. I would prefer seeing somebody different. Like, a lot of people said Cillian Murphy. You know, the guy who plays in Peaky Blinders.
Yeah, I would want to see. I would honestly want to see fucking what's his name? You ever seen Baby Driver?
Yeah.
Not John Bernthal.
I know the guy. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
I think he would be a dope ass fucking Doctor Doom, bro.
I think so too.
I think he would go crazy. I forgot, bro.
He was what's his name? He was Crossbones.
He was Crossbones. Oh fuck, he's already. Who gives a fuck? They could throw him in there again. Yeah. I think he would be a dope ass Victor Von Doom.
I do
you know
too.
What I mean?
That would be good.
I think there's a lot of. You know, even fucking like what's his name? Mark Strong, the bald dude. I think he'd be dope as Victor Von Doom too. Like,
yeah, there's casting, bro. There's a lot.
Like, why did they get RDJ? Like, RDJ's a good actor, but he did his fucking thing already.
I know, just let it be.
And if they wanted,
if you want to bring him back, just bring him back.
And if they wanted an evil RDJ, just get superior Iron Man. They already have why Doctor Doom?
I know.
But we'll see. Yeah. I don't know.
We're gonna see.
They also someone leaked Galactus footage, so Galactus might be there in 2004, and he actually has eyeballs and shit, so he's not a cloud.
Yeah.
So that's steps in the right. We're going steps in the right direction. You know what I mean? So
maybe Marvel's back. We'll see, guys. We'll have more to talk about it next time, man. But hopefully y'all like this episode.
Maybe Doctor Doom just might be a Tony Stark variant.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows, bro? But we'll see, bro. Marvel might end up making this work. Yeah. So he might not be the main Doctor Doom. It might just be for this movie. We'll see.
Who knows?
God knows. But guys, we are gonna get up out of here. TB4I podcast on everything. We love you guys. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Ring that bell so you can get notified every time we post. Subscribe. Comment. Like all that shit. Tell us what was your favorite cameo from the fucking Deadpool or scene, whatever. You know what I mean? Your favorite inappropriate joke. You know what I mean? If YouTube lets you comment it. Yeah. But hope you guys liked this episode. And if you guys didn't watch Deadpool Wolverine yet, we're sorry that we spoiled the fuck out of it for you. But we already did the spoiler. Please go watch that shit. Yeah. It's a good ass fucking movie. Yes. So catch you guys on the next one, TV4 our podcast. Yeah. See you guys.